Hello everyone, my name is Catherine Martinez. This video is intended for the Nutrition 101 class. Today we're going to be talking about macronutrients. There are three types of macronutrients. The first one is going to be the carbohydrates, the second one are proteins, and the third one is lipase, or lipids or fats. Today we're going to be talking about lipids, or commonly known as fats. Lipids are a diverse group of organic compounds that are insoluble in water, meaning like they do not mix. They actually play a crucial role in living organisms, including energy storage, cell structure, and hormone production. Okay, lipid structure and composition. They're primarily composed of a carbon, a hydrogen, and oxygen atoms. There are three types of lipids. The first one are the neutral fats one, or commonly known as triglyceride. The second one is the phospholipids, and the third one is the cholesterol. So neutral fat or triglyceride is compound of three fatty acids chains that are attached to a single glycerol molecule. It's happened by dehydration of that molecule. Now the second one, the phospholipid, it's a modified triglyceride where a phosphate group replaced one of the fatty acids chains, and it happens because of a non-polar fatty acid. The cholesterol is an organic molecule known as sterol, composed 30% of all animal membranes. It includes 4 carbons. Now, for the fatty acids, there are 2 types of fatty acids. We have the saturated and the unsaturated. For the saturated, there is a single bond between carbon and hydrogen. And for the unsaturated, which is also here, there is a carbon to carbon double bond for the hydrogen. Now, let's talk about the digestion and absorption of lipids. Definitely the digestion begins in the mouth by the salivary glands. It moves the foods into the stomach, where a small absorption of the lipids begin because of the gastric lipase. The liver is also working to digest this food, which starts to produce the bile, which is produced in the gallbladder, and then moves that bile into the small intestine. The pancreas then produces what is called lipase, or pancreatic lipase, which also moves into the intestine. Those will be helping break down triglycerides into monoglycerides and fatty acids later on into the small intestine. Then in the small intestine, after we have the digested lipids mixed in with the bile acids, it attaches to it, and then micelles will help move to the microvilli, where it will allow the actual joint of all the above mentioned to convert in the triglyceride into transport and move it into the lymph vessels. Okay. Now, how much a human being or organism needs for lipids throughout a lifespan? We need about 20 to 35% of it in our daily diet. Where can you actually find lipids? What sources? Where? We have the animal sources, which is meat, pork, chicken, and fish. And for plant sources, we have vegetable oils, fruits like avocados and olives, olive oil, sunflower, and then we also have processed foods, which are fried food, baked goods, sausages, and dressing. Now, there are some side effects of a lot of consumption of lipids, or either a lower or a higher amount. So if you eat too much, some of the symptoms that you're going to see are going to be weight gain and obesity, increase in the LDH cholesterol, which can lead to heart disease, And then if you absorb too little of lipids, it can cause dry skin, hair loss, hormonal imbalance, and a poor absorption of vitamins like A, D, E, and K. That's it for today about lipids. But they are a very important macronutrients for nourish the body and human beings. Thank you so much for joining me today to learn about lipids. Have a great day.